Hello and welcome to the show called It's the Baseball Trivia Show. I'm your host, Alan Wegener. Well, how's my teams all doing out there this year? The fans that are watching your favorite teams, going to the baseball games and cheering your team on and watching all the great plays, all the great calls, all the great action out there. Well, I hope your team's doing all right this year. But right now, we're going to, on today's show, we're going to test your knowledge as to how well you know your baseball. So get your baseball thinking caps on, and we're going to start with question number one. Question number one. Who has the worst Major League Baseball team record? A, Detroit Tigers. B, San Diego Padres. C, the New York Mets, or D, the New York Yankees? Well, the answer to that one is C. It is the New York Mets, who has the worst team record in Major League Baseball. Their record in 1962 was 40 wins and 120 losses. The Detroit Tigers has the second worst team record in Major League Baseball. In 2003, the Tigers lost 119 games. Question number two. Name that stadium. What is the name of the Washington National Stadium called? Is it A, DC Stadium, B, Capitol Stadium, C, Congressional Stadium, or D, Nationals Park? Well, the answer to that one is D. The Washington Nationals baseball stadium is called the Nationals Park Stadium. It is located in the southeast of Washington, D.C. And on the TV screen for my viewing audience, there is a picture of what the ballpark looks like. Question number three. What is the big red machine called in Major League Baseball, or is known as? A, the red cart that drives the relief pitchers to the pitcher mound. B, the machine that mows the grass. C, the Cincinnati Reds from 1970 to 1975. Or D, the machine that makes good soft drinks at the concession stands? Well, the answer to that one is C. The big red machine was the Cincinnati Reds from 1970 to 1975. And on the TV screen for my viewing audience, there are a list of names of some of the great players that played on the Cincinnati Reds during those years that were playing great baseball. Question number four. What is a hold in baseball? A, an infielder who holds a runner from rounding the bases. B, a pitcher who decides just to hold on to a ball instead of throwing it. C, the seventh inning stretch. Or D, a relief pitcher who holds the lead for his team can win in the end. Well, the answer to that one is D. A hold in baseball is when the pitcher relieves the regular pitcher and helps to protect its lead till the end of the game so they can win. Question number five. Safe or out? When a base runner is hit in fair territory, as he's running to the next base and has already passed the infielder already, is he safe or out? Well, the answer to that one, he is out. The runner is out if it is fair territory and he has already passed the infielder and the ball hits the runner in play. Question number 6. What team did manager Tommy Lasorda coach for? A, the Chicago Cubs, B, the Cincinnati Reds, C, the New York Mets, or D, the Los Angeles Dodgers? Well, the answer to that one is D. Manager Tommy Lasorda coached the Los Angeles Dodgers from 1976 to 1996. Question number 7. What was the Detroit manager's Sparky Anderson's real first name? A, Bill, B, George, C, Jack, or D, Kerry? Well, the answer to that one is B. Sparky's full real name was George Lee Sparky Anderson. Name that stadium. What is the name of the stadium that the Chicago Cubs play at? A, Fenway Park, B, Candlestick Park, C, Cellular Field, or D, Wrigley Stadium? Well, the answer to that one is D. The Chicago Cubs play at the field called Wrigley Field. It was built in 1914. It is the second oldest stadium in Major League Baseball today, and it has been around for some 99 seasons, and the Cubs started playing under the lights at nighttime in 1988. Question number 9, safe or out? When the batter hits the ball and 1 foot is outside of the batter box, is he safe or out? Well, the answer to that one is he's out. Both feet of the batter must be within the batter's box for the batter to be legally able to hit the ball and make it count. Question number 10. Whose hat does this belong to as seen on the TV screen and what I'm wearing? A, Bigby's Coffee Shop, B, the Bright Team, C, the Boston Red Sox, or D, the Bad Guys Team? Well, the answer to that one is C. This baseball hat that I'm wearing represents the American League's baseball team known as the Boston Red Sox. Question number 11. When was the first Major League Baseball World Series played? A, 1896, B, 1900, C, 1903, or D, 1921? Well, the answer to that one is C. The first Major League World Series was first played in 1903. It was the 9-game series between the Boston Pilgrims and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pilgrims, now the Red Sox, won the series 5-3. Question number 12, safe or out? The batter goes for a bunt, and as he does, 1 foot steps on the home plate. Is he safe or out? Well, the answer to that one is he is safe. The batter is still considered to be safe, even if he touches home plate with one of his feet. Question number 13. Fair or foul? The batter butts the ball and it hits home plate first. Is it fair or foul? Well, the answer to that one is fair. When the ball hits home plate, it is still considered to be a fair ball. Question number 14. What is a dead ball? A ball that has just died. B, a ball that plays dead. C, a ball that is out of play and the play has just stopped. Or D, a ball that a fan has shot. Well, the answer to that one is C. When the ball has been stopped, the ball is out of play. Question number 15. Safe or out? There are 2 outs and 2 men on base. It is a full count on the batter. The pitcher throws a ball and it is a strike. The catcher, however, drops the ball after the call is made. Is the batter safe or out? Well, the answer to that one is the batter is out. After the umpire makes the call, even though that the catcher drops the ball, it is still legally out. Question number 16, true or false? The batter is up to bat. He hits the ball into center field so hard it lands on the ground and bounces into the stadium. There is a runner on second base. The hit is considered a ground rule double for the batter, and the runner on second can score to home plate. Well, the answer to that one is false. With a runner on second base and the batter hitting a ground rule double, the runner on second base can only advance to third base. Question number 17. Name that team. Whose team does this baseball hat belong to that I am wearing, and as you can see on the screen? A, the Texas Christians. B, the Tennessee Clippers. C, the Minnesota Twins. Or D, the Cobras. Well, the answer to that one is C. This hat belongs to the Minnesota Twins, who are in the American League Central. Question number 18. What should a batter do first? When a batter walks up to home plate to bat, what should he do first? A, rub sweat on the bat. B, spin on home plate. C, check in with the umpire. Or D, look at the third base coach first for a sign. Well, the answer to that one is D. When the batter approaches home plate to get ready to bat against the pitcher, he should first look to the third base coach for the signal as to what he should do in preparing to bat. Question number 19. Fair or foul? The batter hits the ball to the outfield. The ball bounces towards the wall in foul territory. A fan decides it must be a souvenir ball and grabs it. Is it fair or foul? Well, the answer to that one is fair. Even though the fan interferes with the ball in play, it is still a fair ball, but ruled as a ground rule double as long as the ball is hit first in the fair territory. Question number 20. Who has the oldest Major League Baseball park? A, the Chicago Cubs, B, the New York Yankees, C, the San Francisco Giants, or D, the Boston Red Sox? Well, the answer to that one is D. The Boston Red Sox has the oldest Major League Baseball park called Fenway Park. It is 100 years old, and as you can see a picture of it on the TV screen for my viewing audience, it was opened April 20th, 1912. It can hold a total of a number of fans of 37,495. Question number 21. What is the most important thing to consider in using a bat for batting? A, how much it costs. B, the weight of the bat. C, the color of the bat. Or D, how one can control the bat. Well, the answer to that one is D. The most important thing for a batter to consider in choosing his bat is how they can control the bat as they go up to bat against the pitcher. Question number 22. What should they do? The ball is popped up behind the pitcher towards the shortstopper. What should the infield players do? A, yell, duck. B, watch the ball drop to the ground. C, call for it. Or D, ask the pitcher what to do with it. Well, the answer to that one is C. When the ball is popped up towards the shortstop behind the pitcher's mound, as the infielders determine who should catch it, the shortstopper should do well to call for and catch the ball. It is the shortstopper who really is the decision maker as who should catch the ball. Question number 23. What team has retired the most numbers with their uniforms? A, the Detroit Tigers. B, the New York Mets. C, the New York Yankees. Or D, the San Francisco Giants. Well, the answer to that one is C. It is the New York Yankees who have retired the most numbers on their uniforms, retiring 14 of them. And on the TV screen for my viewing audience, you can see these numbers where they are located in the new ballpark at Yankee Stadium. Question number 24. Who did this baseball player play for named Louis Aparicio? A, the Atlanta Braves. B, the Seattle Mariners. C, the Chicago White Sox. Or D, the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, the answer to that one is C. Louis Aparicio played shortstop for the Chicago White Sox. He started with them on April 17th, 1956. He is a 9-time Golden Glove Award winner. Question number 25. What is it ruled as? The batter hits the ball to the second baseman. The batter is about to pass first base. The second baseman throws the ball over the first baseman's head and it goes into the seats. What is it ruled as? A, a funny play. B, a stupid throw. C, an error by the second baseman. Or D, a nice try by the second baseman. Well, the answer to that one is C. The ball overthrown at the first baseman is an error, and the runner is safe on first. Question number 26. True or false? A pitcher can throw a spitball anytime in baseball. Well, the answer to that one is false. At first, when baseball started, the spitball was allowed, but now it is illegal. True or false? The former manager of the Cincinnati Reds, Pete Rose, number 14, has been retired and is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Well, the answer to that one is false. Major League Baseball has barred Pete Rose permanently from baseball, and the Reds won't retire his number or let somebody else use it. It is not allowed as well in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Question number 28, true or false? The center fielder has the control of the outfield as to who should make the call as the ball is hit or popped up to the outfield. He has the final decision as who should catch the ball. Well, the answer to that one is true. It is the center fielder who's in charge, who is able to make the final call if it is a close one as to who should be able to catch the ball as it is popped up to the outfield. Question number 29. What is the throwing rule? Should the ball go past you and the guy behind you grabs it, who should you throw it to? A, anywhere you want to. B, wherever the base coach tells you. C, nowhere, you should just hold on to it. Or D, the cutoff man. Well, the answer to that one is D. If the ball goes past you and the guy behind you gets it, you should be able to throw it to the cutoff man, who will be able then to determine what base he should throw it to and can get the runner out. Question number 30. What should be the main goal of the batter when he takes the batter box against the pitcher? A, call the pitcher names. B, look mean at the pitcher. C, swing at the ball any way he wants to. Or D, hit the ball hard without trying to hit it for a home run, but to get a hit. Well, the answer to that one is D. The goal of the batter is to hit the ball hard without the thought of trying to go for a home run, but just to get the hit so he can make it to the first base safe. Well, how'd my TV audience out there do for those set of Major League Baseball questions? I hope you've learned some for today's show, and I hope you're enjoying all those great teams, the great plays, the great calls, the great action at the ballpark this summer. Well, whoever your team is, go out, cheer them on, and let's have a great year in baseball. And I'm your host, Alan Wegener.